telling you, if only didn't get caught, that dude.
Oh my God!
That never happens.
Oh my God!
I mean,
Oh my God! Oh my God!
cause no one puts him in the same sentence with Marvin, and no one does that. But I think he's right there. Rest in peace, Teddy P. Welcome back to Downtime with RB. I'm R-Dub, and that's B-Nod laughing. Come on, B. I need you, baby. I need you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
How you gonna go to do in the car? He was saying, hey.
I'm good, yeah. I ain't going down that road, yeah.
Yeah, you right. Cause I just turn off the lights. I'm like, no. They don't come on the radio. I'm like, Jesus, don't talk to me.
We must see what you. Don't turn off the lights. That's the issue. Nah, that's cool. Hey, we gonna talk a little bit of Redskins.
Turn it off. Like, what the hell? All right.
Let's talk a little bit of
Redskins. All right. Dan Snyder asked the Washington Post.
Oh yeah.
To change the name of Redskins Insider to NFL Insider, something besides Redskins Insider. How do you feel about
football Insider or anything else?
Football Insider. Even though you talk about other teams, anything else. How do you feel about
For so long, this market has had one cash cow.
Right.
In sports market. It's
and that
the
is
Skins.
what?
And for the media market, I mean, that's what I'm talking about in general, has pretty much made their living off of the Washington Redskins. Not the Wizards, not the Capitals, and definitely not the Nationals.
Right.
But they've also been the most critical of the Redskins. They found everything to criticize the Redskins over the last 11 years that I can care to remember.
True.
None of the stories I can't even remember half of the stories in the 80s and 90s. I wasn't really born, or really in tune to reading about stuff like that, but it's just ridiculous, man. And so Daniel Snyder, I agree with him. You're not giving me positive press. You're not being balanced. Stop using my name to make money, so to speak. So I agree with that.
And I mean, of course,
because you're really not. You're not really covering my team.
I mean, and all honesty, of course, much like you said earlier, you know what I'm saying, the show previously to this and also another show, you know what I'm saying, when you joke, you say, I should be Dan Snyder's PR rep. It's because I pretty much can find no wrong with what the man does.
Yeah.
It's not so much that I can find no wrong, but it's just, I look at like, blame him for what he should be blamed for, but don't find a way to blame him for everything. And this whole Washington Post thing, like, I told you when I called Chad Duke's daddy, really, hey, Danny, my Facebook friend, I hope you're watching. Thanks, cuz. You know what I'm saying? And Chad, you got too many friends. I tried to friend you. So I ain't tell you I tried to friend Chad Duke.
Oh, you did?
I tried to, hey, man. Hey, I'm saying, hey, I disagree with you on everything. I ain't gonna lie with you about that. And if I sit next to your partner, I'm gonna tell him about himself because he lying to all you boys and girls out there in TV land. That dude was not LeVar. He was not Lawrence Taylor here. He wasn't held back by nothing. That Batman had one pass rusher move, and it was this. Oh God, can't get past it. Can't like it.
Because I thought diving over the top was the move. He did that
at Penn State, cuz. Penn State, cuz. I'm talking about here. But you know what I'm saying? But all the man did was saying, hey, can you change the name?
Yeah.
Can you change the name? And the point that a lot of people made, a lot of Redskins fans I've talked to, seen on the Message Board on radio, they said is that you take that and you add it with everything else. The suing the lady for the tickets.
Which is justified because she was a millionaire.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I'm sorry.
Seats, club level seats.
Lady, I'm sorry that
if there's a contract for the seats, if you break a contract,
you got a cell phone?
You and I both have that.
Who you with?
I'm with T-Mobile. And if we get out of that, if I try to move out my apartment,
how much is it gonna hit you for?
At least $200 service fee.
Slim.
If I try to move out my apartment before the lease is up.
I've been with AT&T since it was Capital AT&T, Singular Wireless, Singular, AT&T, the little old kids AT&T. I've been with them all these times. So let me leave my contract $175 on the break.
Yeah. So that's just one thing, but to the peanuts.
Right, somebody was like, he said they so bad. That was that article with the Washington City paper dude. They about to crush y'all. Hey, honestly, I feel bad though because like it's a chill little free paper.
I'd rather him not fight that fight.
This is where I look at it. a lot of the fights, you can leave, like the city paper joke, man, just leave it alone. Like, if I was a PR rep, I'm like, dude, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Go outside. Go outside with your wife. Go to Cabo, man. Just go relax. Don't even worry about this.
It's pretty much dead. I mean, I didn't even know about the article, the A to Z, so Snyder or something.
Hey, look, let me say that. I got to about R. I got to about R. It was like the same old shit everybody. It was everybody said. It was. I mean, it was just a pile on. Dog, come on with something new. Come on with something. Hey, honestly, Danny, you need to hire me, dude. God damn it.
I spill in the bed, though. I mean,
I'm sorry. Hey, that's why the homies ain't here.
But yeah.
But no, man, I mess with the Danny, man. But I mean, with the Washington Post thing, it's another one of those fights. It's like, all right, you didn't have to do it, but just because he did it, and like you got people saying, you know, worry about football operations. Ain't that what you want to leave alone? I thought you wanted him to step away from the football team. Bruce Allen and Mike Shanahan working on that. Why you want him worried about football stuff? I ain't got nothing to do.
But see, the whole thing about this, and to an extent, is killing this brand when you bash him to that extent. And I guess that's the thing he's fighting, because sooner or later, all of those type of stories is going to hurt me being able to market my team.
It is, and you know I mean, in all honesty, you know that because they tell people now don't go to the game.
Yeah, and see that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in life, because anyone who tells someone that, especially a media member, if they don't go to the games, you will not. If let's say all the Redskins fans don't sell out the FedEx Stadium,
ain't nobody watching that game.
They're gonna black out the game. If that game is not sold out by Friday afternoon, that game is getting blacked out.
So for all y'all
if we don't go, we don't watch.
So some of y'all got to go so I can watch, because I ain't going.
I mean, I go.
I'll go every once in a while,
One or two games possibly a year.
Yeah, when I got the bread to spend on it, y'all rich battles need to be going.
I mean, how could you just tell your fan base not to do that? I mean, and see, this is how much they won't eat if the Redskins does something like take the team to LA. Or
tell it.
If they don't go to the games, you tell them don't go to the games, because you killed Daniel Snyder's name. The fans get so discouraged that they don't want to go to games. Then Danny takes his team and say, "Hey, I want to be a part of the LA expansion."
Tell them about themselves.
So he takes the Skins to LA.
Tell them.
We don't get a team until 2037. So there is no Washington.
But
there is no 106, man.
No.
That's nothing. That's nothing. Because the Skins are the reason why you guys are eating.
It's the reason why we still talk about the Skins during the NBA season, March Madness, NHL lockout. NHL, man, it don't matter what's going on.
Just the NFL.
We talking Skins
because that's just this market. I'm quite sure in Pittsburgh, people talk Steelers, and it's not football season, but that's just one thing.
All I know is
and see, for this to be an issue, we must take into account that other teams also do not let newspapers say, quote unquote, the Philadelphia
Get out of town
Insider or something like that.
Get out of town.
It's probably called the Football Insider or something else. But it's not
bird's eye view. Ain't nothing like the bird's eye.
That's what it's called.
Hey, I don't know. Brian Mitchell told me I ain't no football, so I don't know nothing about that.
So I mean,
I don't know nothing about that.
It's not the first time it's been done. It just wouldn't be done here. And that's cool. It's no issue.
And look, in all honesty, to me, if it were me, I don't know about you fans. If it were me, long time ago, the first time you slandered me, take my name off of it, Sean. Take my name off of it. All you can do, you can talk about my team. Don't use my name though.
I will ask you this: What happened? Because the Washington Post was so friendly with the Redskins going. I mean, Tony Kornheiser and Michael Wilbon were both in the speaks.
Let me tell you what happened.
Not even covering the game. I mean, what the hell happened?
Let me tell you what happened.
Because that thing got ugly. I mean, going back.
What happened was this.
To the ticket controversy.
What happened was this. I remember hearing this, and that's it. It was that ticket controversy.
I'm
not talking about StubHub joint. Oh no, this ain't StubHub joint. What happened was I remember this article about he quote when that a lot of Washington Post people that were getting the tickets were selling the tickets for profit.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now granted, that profit they're making probably wouldn't even cover one section's full of beer. Probably wouldn't cover it. But at the same time, I'm giving you tickets because you worked there.
Yeah.
So you can go. But if you ain't going and you just selling the tickets and I find out, That's what all y'all doing? Nah, everybody losing joints.
But see, here's
you
the
can buy
thing.
your tickets like any other dude.
Isn't that discreditable to the Washington Post if they accept the tickets for someone they have to cover? I mean, your media credentials get you in the building by itself.
True.
Why are you accepting tickets from the owner?
I may not be a media dude. I just may be the male guy. And if I'm the male guy who's a Skins fan, I'm psyched to go. But also, if I'm the male guy that's a Skins fan, I understand. I can sell these Cowboy tickets for like $500 more than what they say on the ticket. So much like there are a lot of fans that are season ticket holders that may call these shows and make complaints and say, well, Dan Snyder put his tickets on StubHub, so do the Patriots, so do the Steelers, so do the Panthers. Stop me whenever you're ready. So do the Bucks, so do the Lions. Everybody in the league does this. Everybody in all sports do this. They all have blocks of tickets that go to certain people. Yeah. And if ticket brokers buy them, they buy them. Plus, it's a lot of fans that sell these tickets through StubHub so they can make the money. They just don't want to go through the hassle. There are guys that are Skins fans that'll sell tickets to Cowboys fans. Don't tell me this. You can't tell me that there was a seat that was held by a Redskin fan that miraculously was held by a Steelers fan and that it was all Dan Snyder. No, that's not what it is. You all sold your tickets to Steelers fans because you looked at the dollar, but you say that he's wrong for looking at the dollar. You're wrong. Get your game together. Give that ticket to a Skins fan that might not be able to go to a game because he doesn't have the money. But no, you want to make your money, John Q and PQ doctor or lawyer, because you all are the ones that make the brand. I sat next to a guy at the Texas game that said, hey, I want to sell my tickets for the Colts game. How much you pay for yours? I said, I ain't going to tell you. He was like, hey, man, I don't care if it's a Colts fan or a Skins fan. I just want to sell my ticket. Come on. Come on. All of you all that call, stop calling the line. And if you don't go and you sit on your couch like me and watch your TV, stop calling like you go all the time. I go to 1 or 2 games a year. That's it.
Throw some water on you, cuz.
1 or 2 games? I know, man. I'm
bad, man. It's cool. You went on one on the bottom.
I'm sorry.
That's cool, though.
I'm sorry. I went on the I'm my bad, Joe.
I guess, to an extent, I will ask you this then. How does he turn this around? Is it even
He doesn't. I mean, he doesn't. I mean, it's all he
winning cure this.
Winning will cure it in a way. I think if you win for years and years and years in consecutive years.
And if we
win 1 year,
he got to
another year. Win 1 year,
he got to win it all.
He's got to win a Super. He's got to go to the playoffs, win a Super Bowl, go to the playoffs, win a Super Bowl. Go and win. He's got to win for like 20 years or so.
Yeah, but see,
it's gonna take a while.
If that happens, then with us all the negative media goes to.
They change up. They find a way to spin it. Much like one.
Like you want to give him the credit, you
much like 1 year, a guy can say we need to get a new O-line. Or my fault, I'm sorry. Much like 1 week, a guy can say, we need to get rid of this quarterback because he's sorry.
Okay.
And then the next week, when he's on your station giving you interviews, you say, no, you need an O-line, you need a running back.
And see, Snyder.
And then after that, once he's gone, and once Donovan comes along, and Rex Grossman might end up being a quarterback, people say, all we need to do is get some weapons. He says, no, you need to build an O-line because you don't have a quarterback.
Yeah. So
see, the thing is,
Danny, you need to hire this guy, for real.
You find your way to blame it on the front office, to blame it on Danny ultimately.
Yeah.
You find your way. And see, that's all it is.
And see, I could never do that because the moment that first started happening, man, that gave the players excuses to, this is why we're not winning.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
I'm not going to put why we're not winning.
Look, let me say, the LeVar conversation, we'll have that another day.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we can do that next show, but we're not going to end this. I know we don't want 15, 20 minutes, man.
Probably did, but
anyway, hey, look, if we did, don't worry about it. It'll be broken up in about 2 seconds. What's
next?
Next, we did do everything. We can do movies.
Movies and wrestling at the same time. So one more segment. Come back and join us again. Thank y'all for sticking with us if you did, as long as you have so far.
Definitely so, man.
Come back to Downtime RB.